Hi, welcome to Datronic. Today we build a high power flashlight. This is my version of a camping light. Super bright, rechargeable, and it has a built-in power bank. I'm only building this one as a tryout to see what works, what doesn't, and what needs to be modified. Let's get to the building part. I had an old flashlight housing laying around, so I used this. I started by cutting a hole in the plastic for a USB connection using my soldering iron. I put a 220 ohm resistor across the data pins. Then I installed a charging port with an LED indicator. I hot glued 6 relays together. Sorry about the lights going on and off in the video, my phone was overheating. I made 3 and 3S batteries and taped them together. Then I hot glued the batteries and relays in the housing. Then I joined the wires from the batteries to the relays. To cut down a heatsink to fit the torch. Then I hot glued the heatsink into position. I know it's not quite correct, but this is for testing only, so I glued the LED onto the heatsink. Then I soldered the 5-volt regulator. When testing, it could only handle 2 amps for about 2 seconds and then drown down to 400 milliamps. So I put a big heatsink on and then it could handle 1.5, 1.6 milliamps without any problem. Now we sit with 2 problems. First, if there is an overload, the board can't reset because there is still a load on the board. And second is that the regulators draw a little bit of power, so if stored for a long time they will drain the battery. So I decided to put in a switch. Now I'm wiring up the LED, and somewhere I have a small fault. When I turn the torch, it switches off. But for testing, that's okay for now. Now I put in a rectifier and wire it in to the charge circuit. I close it all up and test it. Car lights are on, and now I turn on my torch. Wide angle for now, might put a lens in when I do my next build. Check at how clean the light looks. The trees look so fresh with the color. I asked my neighbor Sizwe to help me out. I asked him to stand in the dark and you could not even see him. This is a very powerful handheld torch. On the next part of this video, I will try to build my own housing and permanently fix the LED to the heatsink. It will also be controlled by a microcontroller as well as have orange, red and green warning lights. Might throw in a blue light as well, just for the fun of it. Anyway, as always guys, I hope this video was helpful. Please like it if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Please consider supporting us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/datronic. You can also find us on Twitter. Links for both will be in the description below, as well as a link to a competition where you can win free stuff. Thanks for watching.